Hey all, it's me Amanda, and today I have my Stitchy update, which is technically late, but it's late for reasons. So I normally have a certain week of the month that I like to do my Stitchy update. But this time I held it back because otherwise I would have only had the Chatelaine to show you, and that's it. And that doesn't seem like much of an update. So I was like, I'll wait a couple more weeks so I have a few more, things to show you. But then, unfortunately, it was like winter, a February break for my kids when I would have done the update, and that wasn't going to happen. Not to mention that, I had to work on, cleaning the house and stuff for my daughter's birthday. So I'm updating now. Let's just go ahead and show you everything, okay? The first thing is, I do, this is sketchy. I do have a finish. Small, but I finally finished Nope. This is by AlitonEmbroidery on Etsy. Oh my god, sketch. There we go. It's on some kind of black linen 28 count. So I did end up ripping out the E at the end because it was off and messed up, and restitching it. It looks so much better, am I right? And I finally did this for my niece. I hated stitching it, so I would only stitch it for 3 days off. Sorry, I don't want him stomping on my chatelaine. He would. Okay. But it's a finish. I'm glad. I need to find a hoop. I think I'm going to just hoop frame it. So I need to just find a hoop that'll fit it at some point. No sweat. Next one. I only worked on this for a day. And this is by Frony Ritter Designs, I think. It's Stars for Baby Jesus. It's for my daughter. And this is all there's not much else to show on here. Woo! Not, sorry. It's just not thrilling because it's hardly anything to show, honestly. But that's okay. That's okay. That is on, it's obviously an opalescent fabric. I think it's a 32 count. I forget what colorway it's called. Okay. Next we have Miss Mary Mack by La-Di Da. I have more stuff to show you, but I'm going through it a little fast. So this is on 36 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. So I am still just working on the border, but I got quite a bit done. I'm hoping next time I work on it, I finish the border. I normally wouldn't be this obsessed with just finishing a border. I like to kind of usually go back and forth between border and other more fun parts of a piece, but because I only worked on this for a week, I was like, I'll just work on the border. And then, maybe I'll be able to get the border completely done by the time I make this a focus piece. And then I'll be able to just do the fun stuff, That was my logic there. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm just using 310 for this one. DMC. All right. Already we are now at the last piece to show you, which is the chatelaine. So my chatelaine is butterfly lace. I'm stitching this on 32 count, some kind of even weave. I'm lying. That is totally a linen, but it's a fairly even linen. Okay, so here it is. Isn't that beautiful? So I finished the middle part, I finished the first top flower, and now I'm working on this one, which I'll hopefully finish soon, and then, move on to the other two, and then there's another border. And there's more. There's always more with a chatelaine, right? So I'm really happy with it. I love stitching on this. It's beautiful. And it's fun. The only hard part is some of the symbols are like the exact same symbol, and it can be a little hard to figure out what color it actually should be. I joined the Chatelaine support group just in case, but I managed to kind of figure it out most of the time what color it should be based on the picture of it. I managed to deduce most of it, so I'm happy with it so far. You know, it'll be nice once I have like enough progress that I can be like, ooh, you know. But I have enough progress that's pretty cool, right? And then I have one other thing. I said I was going to start fully finishing things, right? I said I'd do it one day a month. Well, I did it today. Now, I should be technically still fully finishing some more stuff, but in my defense, whatever, you know. So I've got my fairy. This is by Barbara Batts. It's called Forest Fairy. This is for my daughter. Now, I still have to attach the back of it because I was having a heck of a time. I think I need to use an actual drill, but I don't know where like the little drill heads are for my husband's drill, so I'm like, you know what, I'll just have him do it. It'll take him like 2 seconds to do this for me. So, and I also need command hooks, so I don't have a way of hanging it for her yet. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be hung up. It's gonna be in her room and hung up soon. She'll be really happy. But I should be technically like doing some gluing and making some ornaments, but I have to be honest with you, I just don't feel up for it today. But I'm proud of myself. I did technically stay with my goal of, you know, working at least one day a month on actually fully finishing things. I will be better about doing the little like gluing and stuff. It's just my basement's cold and I don't want to be down there. And you know what? Maybe next time what I can do next month is like make sure my dining room table is like cleared and clean. And then I can bring the stuff upstairs, you know, so I don't have to be in the basement while I do it. I did that for the framing, but I didn't want to like bring up all the glue and stuff too. I was like, I got a little lazy, so. But I did it. And then another little thing I did that I think is really good is I went through my bag of things that need to be framed or finished in some manner, and I went ahead and measured the things that could use frames or hoops. And they're all measured. I have them in my phone, so the next time I have a chance to go to Michael's, I can go ahead and check out the frames and see if there's something that fits. Some of them, who knows, like I might want to custom order something for Glory of Autumn because like that's a spectacular piece. I feel like it deserves like a custom frame, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on it if I find something that I think I really like and is appropriate for it. So I'm excited about that. I am eventually going to get everything framed and fully finished in some manner or other. I'm happy about it. I feel confident about it too. But for right now, it's, you know, it is what it is. I can only do what I can do. It's going to be fine. All right. That's all of the stitching, which didn't take that long. So it is a good thing I didn't have just the chatelaine to show you, right? What else is there to tell you guys? I guess I'll do a life update. Sorry if I blink a little funny. My contacts are being a little dry right now. I don't know why. I guess it's getting close to changing them time. So anyway, life update. My daughter's birthday happened. Her birthday is a bit of a bittersweet day because it's also the day my dad died. So what we did is because her birthday's during February vacation, I did an actual party for her on her actual birthday, which is what I did last year as well. I just figured let's make her birthday a happy day, and we had lots of kids over. Our house isn't that big, but it worked out well. Like I set kind of a short time for the party, but it worked out well because people came, they had fun, it was great, and then people trickled out, which is what I wanted. I actually didn't want to kick everybody out like right at the time I said. I really wanted people to just have fun until they felt until they wanted to leave. It worked out really well, just the way I wanted. So that was really nice. And then the day after, Mom and I went over to visit my dad's grave. Unfortunately, the cemetery is not. It's a drive. It's almost 2 hour drive to get there. It's fine. So we visited his grave, brought him flowers. The kids drew pictures for him, and left some flowers for other relatives that are in the same cemetery. And then we went out to lunch, and then went and shopping at Target because why not? It's a long drive. Might as well, make a day of it. And then, yeah, that's most of what I did recently. The other big thing to know is that we did have, my car died. Blue car, who I actually was really mopey and sad about Blue car dying, but basically the subframe went. I was driving home from getting groceries with the kids, and I noticed that like when I was doing the steering wheel, I had to turn it like this in order for it to be straight. And I'm like, that just doesn't seem quite right. And then the next day we were going to the Keene Snow and Ice Festival. We were going to hang out with my cousin and his family. So we were really looking forward to that. And then we start to go and I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, Eric. And he's like, that's not good. So we pulled over, he took a look, and the subframe had broken. And so fortunately we had another vehicle that we could use, and we had a great time at the Snow and Ice Festival. That's another happy thing we did. And my daughter got to meet Anna and Elsa, and they had like sledding and a little train. My kids had a great time. So okay, so yeah, then my husband was really mad because there was a specific a specific program for this piece of the car that had broken. And he tried to get the place that originally, what they did is they like sprayed some anti-rust stuff on it and sent us on our way, but clearly that didn't work, or it wasn't done right or something. Anyway, he complained enough that he managed to get it covered. So the whole piece was replaced. So Blue car technically is fixed, but Blue car has other issues. As you know, I had problems when I was going down to New Jersey. So we were already kind of planning on getting a new car. So right now we're still looking for a new car. I'm not really driving Blue car at the moment. We're probably going to trade it in or sell it or something at this point. I'm looking forward to getting a new car. We're looking for something with like 3-row seating. So we're right now, like our number one that we're hoping for is a Honda Pilot. It is a little hard because I think the issue is not so much that our price point is completely unrealistic. It's just, I think it's a popular price point. So you find cars that either are way cheaper and super old, or you find things that are newer but just not what we can afford. So hopefully sometime soonish we'll be able to find something. In the meantime, my husband had bought a car as a winter beater, and that is what I've been driving. It's fine. It's a Subaru Forester. It's a perfectly fine car, but it does have a lot of miles on it, so it's not a good permanent solution. And I could drive Blue car at this point, but like I said, Blue car has other issues, and it's time. It's time anyway. So hopefully, wish us luck on the car hunting. Those are all the major things that have happened to me. It's like a lot, but hey, lots of positive things. I mean, it's sad too. Like it's just kind of hard for it to not be sad, you know? I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you again soon for my book update, which is going to be longer again than usual because I've been reading up a storm. Bye!